Hi guys, I am back with another mental health tip, but today we are taking a little bit of a detour and we're going to bring in a little bit of a potentially supernatural. But here's the thing, it's all one thing, it's all the same thing, right? So it isn't necessarily supernatural. It might just be that if we aren't fully conscious, fully present, there might be a lot we're not seeing or a lot that we're missing. So what the heck am I talking about? I'm talking about clairvoyance from a Kundalini perspective. So clairvoyance is this idea of clear seeing, right? You can actually have different kinds of sort of psychic abilities, if we want to use that phrasing. Clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, and that would be clear hearing, clear seeing, and clear knowing. And I think a lot of us experience these things sort of willy-nilly in our lives, but when we practice Kundalini, the experience of synchronicity, the experience of sort of clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience can become more consistent because we are clearing out the clutter, we're clearing out all the distortion, all the things that are distorted, untrue, skewed, and we're able to see more clearly, see more accurately, look at life and sort of all components of life. We don't have a need to put on blinders or not look at certain parts of it because they're overwhelming or difficult to handle. We can just be more present with what really is. And so when you're able to increase your perceptibility in this way, then you're going to start being aware of things that to some people may seem extrasensory. Because if our senses are dulled and we're not living in a fully conscious state, fully awakened state, then we're going to be missing a lot. So somebody might seem like they have sort of superhuman abilities, but really they've just cleared out a lot of the distortion and they're able to look at life more clearly without necessarily needing to be attached to biases about what is and is not possible, right? They can just show up and witness what is. And if we're attaching our biases and saying, well, this isn't even possible, then we're not even going to be able to observe or perceive it because we don't believe it's even there. And so we're not looking for it, we're actually looking for evidence to the contrary. And in a lot of ways, we can sort of end up leading into our lives what we expect to see. And we tune out a lot of things that either seem, impossible or unrealistic or what have you, just based on sort of the conditioning that we grew up with of what we were taught to expect and to believe. So these are just some thoughts, ponderings, musings on the idea of clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience from a Kundalini perspective. I'm curious to know, do you ever have psychic experiences? Do you experience synchronicities? Do you have, think of something and then it happens? Think of someone and then the phone rings, these kinds of experiences. And if you've practiced Kundalini, have you noticed that increasing your awareness, doing meditation, these sorts of things, increases these abilities or not? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your thoughts and experiences with this. It's kind of a fun topic and we can get into it in those comments.